Hello guys! As Apple Watch is around the corner, we're gonna follow up the fashion and make an Apple Watch app. So first of all, I'm gonna introduce a developer tool called Bezel, which is an attached iOS simulator for Apple Watch. It gives us this very good looking Apple Watch simulator on top of the default simulator. So this is basically what it looks like when it's running. So in this tutorial, we're gonna make an guess app, as we already seen that. It asks which Easter egg has your luck. So basically, we can choose one of them. Let's say we're gonna choose the second one and guess. Unfortunately, it was incorrect. So we're gonna try it again and again and again. And okay, this time. Okay, let's try more. Okay, this time we are correct. So this is an app we're gonna make this time. Let's close this one and open Xcode. Create a new Xcode project. Choose single view application, and the product name would be called maybe Easter egg demo. Make sure the language is Swift, the device is iPhone. Create. So this is a normal iPhone project. So in order to develop Apple Watch, we can create a new target, choose the Apple Watch, and use WatchKit app. Finish. We don't use notification sync, so uncheck it. Finish and activate. So we can see that it creates these two sections for us to work with. First of all, we're gonna take care of the interface. So this is a storyboard, which is the same as the iPhone and iPad one. We're gonna first create a label. Drag and drop here and do some adjustment and make it as wide as the screen and call it which Easter egg has your luck. We can make it 2 lines here. Okay, here we go. So the second one is to create 3 buttons so that we can choose the eggs. The first one we can copy and paste them. So the 3 buttons representing 3 eggs. So we have to have some eggs. So fortunately, I have made them here. So I named them egg 1, egg 2, egg 3, and egg 0, which is not selected state. Open this images asset. Drag this eggs to this folder, and we have this media now. Let's see what the warning is. Okay, just delete this one to get rid of it. So the next thing we're gonna do is to replace the button's background with the correct egg. Go to the attribute tab, inspector, and we can select all of them and set the background image as egg 0. This is much too big, and we want to resize them to the desired size. Maybe we set them as 31 and 40, and so as the second one. 31 and 40. Drag a little bit in order to see this width and height. 31 and 40. We're gonna get rid of the text. Okay, for the three eggs. Select them all, make them align. You can see the position here. We want them to be centerized. So as we can see, we have three buttons. And below it, we're gonna have a label to tell us the result of your guessing. This one, and also make the horizontal center. So the default text would be Happy Easter. And we can set the maybe the color as blue. And below it, we're gonna have a button. So by clicking which, we're gonna get the result if we are correct. Guess. We can make the color as maybe orange. So this is the interface for our small app. Let's go to interface controller Swift. So this is the place we are gonna code. Select the interface storyboard and select show assistant editor. They have already been linked together. So first of all, we're gonna create a lot outlets of the elements. So the first would be first egg. And the same way, second egg. And of course, third egg. These are the outlets of the objects. And also we're gonna create an action of this button. Action, guess clicked. And also an outlet of this text. This would be called result. Result text viewed. Because we're gonna click these three eggs, so we're also gonna make an action outlet here for them. Action, first egg clicked. So as the second one, action, second egg clicked, and third egg clicked. So now we have everything that we need on this view. So we're going to go back to the standard editor and choose interface controller to take care of the coding. First of all, we're not going to show the result because user didn't give any result yet when it is opened. So select this, set text. No, sorry. So it's gonna be dot set hidden true at first. And next we're gonna take care of the button. So when we click the X, what's gonna happen? So first of all, we're gonna go to the first egg clicked. If the first egg is clicked, we are gonna replace the background of this egg with the real egg. As we can see, you can go to the media tab. So here we can see egg on these eggs. So this is the first egg, second egg, and third. We're gonna replace them as the background of this button that has been clicked. How do we do that? So we are gonna use this section of code. I'm not gonna code here, but I'm gonna copy and paste the things that I have just made. Okay, so we need a guess number. So the guess number is by default a number that never exists, which is 3. So the guess number would be 0 for the first egg, 1 for the second, and 2 for the third. So when the first egg clicked, we're gonna make the guess number 0. It means that we guess our guess is okay. The first egg is the right one. Okay. In the same way, we're gonna copy and paste this block into these 2 action outlets. It only changes so the guess number here would be 1 and guess number here would be 2. So we're gonna set the second egg as the real egg. So set the rest of them as the default not selected state. So this would be second, and this will be x0 because it is not selected. So this is the same. Sorry, egg third. So let's run our application to see what happens. Okay, so by default, you may not have this Apple Watch simulator at first. So if you don't have that, select LS simulator here, and there is a hardware. We can choose external displays, choose the Apple Watch as the size you prefer. So this time is 42. Let's see what we have now. Okay, we can click the X now, but when we click guess, nothing happens. So we're gonna continue our work to make it happen. So when the guess is clicked, we're gonna generate a random number. So I have done some work here. I'm gonna copy and paste this block and give it an explanation about that. So we're gonna generate a random number from 0 to 2. So it will be 0, 1, 2. So we give it 3 here. And we can see the random number here by printing out in the console. So the result label, what's the problem here? Okay, so we're gonna use another name which is called result text field. So the logic here is if the guess number equals to our randomly generated number, we're gonna set the text of the result text field as Happy Easter, which means you're correct. Otherwise, we're gonna make it try again. So every time we click this, there will be a new number there will be a new number generated. And also, after this is done, we're gonna show this text field. So let's run this application again. Build succeeded, and make sure that when you operate on Bezel, you also have to make this available here. Otherwise, you can't see what happens. If you click that, nothing happens. And you have to make it show here in the front. So let's click the eggs here, the third one, guess. Okay, we are very lucky that we did it in the first time. Oh, okay, this time try again. So this is the app that we're gonna make in this tutorial. So as always, thanks for watching and happy Easter.